It's like Ray Stevens this morning. It's me again, Margaret. Oh, let me get this place kind of rearranged a minute. Gotta get my act together this morning. Sorry guys. Carpenter came yesterday and started work on the shop. Got part of my wall tore out over here. Oh, let me get my computer up. Oh, I'm sore and stiff this morning. Oh. Hope everybody's doing wonderful this morning on this soggy Tuesday. I get my shoes soaked every time I walk across the yard. Yep. Oh. Oh. Dad, what's going on, buddy? There's Grumpy. Dad, what's going on, buddy? There's 48 and sunny. What's going on, buddy? I don't see. 48 and sunny. What's going on, buddy? I don't see. There we go. Get that racket cut off. Let's see here. Well, $67 and soggy here in Baldwin, Mississippi. Baldwin had a report of a tornado yesterday. I never did see it here. Yeah. 67 and it's very soggy. Man, the ground's so wet. Can't hardly move. Can't hardly move. Get stuck in the mud. All right, y'all, let me get my perch cleaned up here a little bit. Shoo, what a mess. I didn't clean up after yesterday, I don't reckon. Boy. Yeah. Shush. Somebody cleaned up a little better. That's a little better. A little more better. Yeah, get down here where I can face all y'all. Oh, I can't do that kind of. I'm on a tether. Oh, how about that? Ain't that wonderful? Oh, I don't know who all seen the video yesterday evening, but my shop got in a sort of a mess yesterday. Carpenter came and he started on my shed. Yeah. Shucks, that laptop's probably getting enough power in it. Run it for a minute. Y'all, I ain't gonna turn nothing this morning. My shop is in too big a mess. Too big a mess. Shoo. Boy, my back feels like an aluminum can that's been wadded up. Oh. What's up, hobo? Oh. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, the carpenter's come and he's got the floor joist, the frame of the floor fixed out here, and he attached it to the bottom of my shed where everything's going to be extended. He had to take the bottom row of tin off, siding, whatever you want to call it. And I had to put up a tarp because as soon as he got that doggone floor built, and it hadn't got the decking on top of it, but it's just a floor joist there. As soon as he got that done, man, it started raining. I'm like, uh-oh. So we had to round up a tarp right quick. Which ain't no biggie. Ain't no biggie. Oh. Oh, my left leg and back is on fire. Grumpy gave up on me too quick. Oh. Grumpy gave up on me too quick this morning. Besides that, I pulled his stunt and I slept in a little bit. I hated not to go live. I didn't have anything lined up to do this morning, but since I've been doing it regular this past week, I thought I'd just go ahead and jump in and just have a chit chat style live today. Do it like Knuckle Buster today. Oh boy, Miss Francis really got me a stock of resin though. We'll just pull it out here and have a show and tell this morning. Oh, she got me this eagle here too. Let me get that blooming water down out of everybody's eyes. It bothers me. She got me this here Eagle Cross. And I think that's a Marine's dog tags or something. Not a Marine, but I really like that. I'm going to glue it to a magnet and stick it on my board. put it right in there. Kind of buy her sticker. That's what I'll probably do with that. Y'all, she really gave me some pretty blanks. Really awesome blanks. Skeleton Bones, what's going on, Kim folk? Sure enough. That's my hero right there. That's Skeleton Bones. Y'all, Miss Francis sent me some wood. I'm going to see what y'all think it is. Now, judging by this one here, I think, I'm not sure, but I think that's going to be cypress, ain't it? Then she got me 3 others, and not real sure what they are. I'm thinking this one could be red oak, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know if you can see the grain pattern in there or not, but I'm thinking that's red oak. Now these, I'm pretty sure are oak, white oak or something. Pin oak, white oak. Yeah, I think them's white oak. What's up, Happy? Good to see you, man. Again. But yeah, I think that's 1 cedar, cypress, and 1 red oak, and possibly two white oaks, 1 red oak, and a cypress. But man, she has sent us some stuff here. She sent some that's fairly translucent. So I don't know. I don't know if you see through that on the camera or not. But if I turn that to a pen, which I'm thinking I might turn all these into yad pointers. That way there ain't nothing going up through the center. But if I put a pen in it, I don't know what to do for it to keep from seeing the metal work in it. But here's one I thought was real neat. That purple with green mix. I thought that was pretty slick. But again, it's translucent. So I don't know, that might be a yad pointer. But I don't really want to make all of them yad pointers. Well, that's some pretty stuff. Now these white ones, I don't really know what to do with them. I guess it makes them pretty pen. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. But she sent some white blanks. Hadn't decided what to do with them. And we'll see when Strong Ink gets here. And I might see what we got then. But this one, it's not translucent. That is a good one. Now, on one side of them, you can see a lot of little micro bubbles on the top where they popped and got holes in the blank. I don't know if you see that on camera or not. I know it showed up pretty good on the video I made yesterday. But this one right here has got the colors to it, man. Oh, it's pretty. Get this tape off. It is pretty. Man. Miss Wanda said it's sparkly. All right, Angel Puffs. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. That is cool. That is cool. But yeah, she sent me this one here. My wife says she really liked that. Said it reminds her of the beach. All the waves crashing in, white sand and blue sky with the clouds. Ooh, it's nice. I almost can't wait to get into that one, but then again, I'm scared to because it's too pretty to cut. This is a nice blue one. That is real pretty too. Yeah, I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. Man, these translucent ones looks real good. I don't know if she put glow power in them or what. I have to try them out and see. I don't know if Miss Francis does the glow or not. Man, Hobo, you gone? See ya, Hobo. Shalom, shalom. Oh. But, yeah, Miss Francis is awesome. She sent my wife, well, we sent her a resin mold, and she made my wife the first one to come out of the mold, and I thought, man, that's pretty cool. But she sent that to my wife, and and my wife is going to do a mail call video on that. What's up, Chair Bear? But yeah, this is my prize ink pen right here. I didn't turn it. Mr. Johnny at Johnny's Lathe done that. Ooh, that thing is pretty. Then this past week, these are all the pins I turned. I'm getting a handful of them. That gray one I done yesterday, oh, that thing is awesome. That's probably going, between it and this stained cypress one, them two's probably about my favorite ones. That stained cypress is just so pretty. Well, no, I didn't turn the gray one yesterday. I turned the dart pen. And done the rusty special on that one. But those are some of my faves. Hey. Won't be my fave. I keep on dropping them, will it? That's a pretty pen. Cypress. Yeah. Oh, Grumpy got the grand pug today. Yeah. Yeah, the ground's so wet and they got so much rain in the forecast that Carpenter said that between the rain and the other job that he's got going on, he said that it might be next Monday before he could get back out here. So I'm not sure when he's going to be back. Been trying to tell him to hold off a minute to make sure I get that other check that I'm supposed to be getting. Because when I asked about it, they said it'd be here 2 weeks. Well, that was 3 weeks ago. Sitting here wondering. Wondering. But y'all, yeah, my shop's going to be tore up a minute. I'm going to try to get it back together this evening. Because if they don't show back up to the next Monday, it'll leave me a few days of lives that I could do. And I'll be trying to cut up some blanks. And man, I didn't know I'd go down on blanks that quick. I done went down on blanks pretty bad. And I had a bunch of them fixed up. Thought I had more oak than what I did. But I didn't. Oh, and I made me a play purdy yesterday. I was making that dart pen for like the one Rusty had. Used that to burn the stripes in on it, or rings. Who's at the door? Hey, come on. Hey, Snicky, come on. Hey, Nick. Boy, she's 100 mile an hour. Dickie. Come on, baby. Come on. What are you doing, Sneaky? Hey, Sneaky. Come on. Hey, my baby. That my baby, you wet. You coming outside. Dog's gonna be a mess when you get back in. Lord of mercy. Oh, yep. You know what I might try to do? I try to cut this here piece into a cross grain. I mean, it's a scrap piece of cedar that I was hoping to do something with. So I might try to cut this piece of cedar here. It's got a lot of that white grain in it. I might look out and get just a little bit of color out of it. So I might cut it cross grain and try to make a pen out of it. That's what I might do. That'll be our weird pen starting the week out. Oh, one of the weird pens starting the week out. Vanlot, what's going on, buddy? Dad. Happy did you get your Dremel fixed? Fire of a aha. Van Lot said it's all good in the neighborhood. Y'all, they probably ain't gonna be a whole lot interesting today. May cut it out early and make a plan for a better day. Woo. I've got Miss Francis's board is still trying to work those leveling sight glasses in. Try and get the resin to level, resin dry, and doing them one at a time, trying to keep everything level. That's tedious, y'all. I should have glued them sight glasses in. They keep wanting to float. Sure enough. But yeah, I got plenty to do with carving now. Grumpy, I'm fixing to get my expertise in turning resin, it looks like. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Happy, let me know what you think about that Easy Start. I got one here. I can't get it to crank. I think it's got old gas in it. So I'm gonna clean the plug and change the gas out in it. What's up, Bobby? Bobby, I ain't gonna get into much of nothing today. Did you see the video I put out yesterday? If you hadn't, you might want to go watch that. I don't know if you can see that blue tarp down here. Oh, but that blue tarp, you know, the white tin that goes down, then all of a sudden it's blue. Carpenter came yesterday and we took the bottom row of siding off and he attached the floor foundation for my shop next door. So we started on my shop. It started raining and he cut a trail and he said he'd probably be back Monday because he's got a job that's already dried in. He's going to try to finish that out. He said that he should be back Monday. He may be back sooner. I don't know. Depends on how the weather goes. Right now it's touch and go with the weather. It's that season again. Puff, puff, pass. Yeah, I seen y'all constantly cleaning it off. I'm gonna have to get me one of them little brushes like Johnny's got. A little paintbrush and a little handle brush. Learn what I can do, how to do. Hey, that's pretty awesome new mower you got. I got to take mine down and give it an oil change and sharpen the blades. I don't know if I need to sharpen them or not. I may have to replace them. I put brand new blades on it, running a couple of seasons, and I ain't even take them off to sharpen them. So I may need to get new blades. And we moved up here and we had to put gravel down and whatnot, and all the dadgum tree roots that Daddy's got out here. So it's hit some sticks and some tree roots, and it's hit gravel. But yeah, I really love my mower. The only things I don't really like is the lawnmower was pretty new when I got it. I gave a pretty penny for that rascal too. More than I'd really like to say anyway. But well, it's a long story. I bought it from the supposed friend of mine. Gave $1,600 for it. Now he let me pay it out in installments, but I paid for it, and later on down the road, got some tax money in. Thought I'd try to climb the ladder a little bit and make a little money. I bought a truck, and I was working on the truck to hopefully resell it and make a little profit off of it. Well, he come by, he said his truck blowed up and he was needing a truck to do his business out of, and he's a tree arborist or whatever you want. He cuts trees for a living. Self-employed. And he told me he didn't have any money. I was like, well, you let me pay stuff out on payments. I'll let you pay it out on payments. He's like, yeah, but I'm going to need a tag and everything where I won't get stopped. Dummy me. I gave him the title of the truck, and he ain't made first payment on it. Makes it hard to trust people when people do you that way. And they ain't nothing but a hound dog. Yeah, I got to change my oil and everything. I ain't changed the oil and everything since I've had it. And it's a Cub Cadet. One of them high dollar ones. It's a commercial unit. Got that good heavy steel all deck on it. Well, I was talking about what I didn't like about it. Not long after I got it, the doggone throttle cable broke on it. And it's the mechanism, not the cable, but the mechanism in it messed up. I kept fixing it. It just got to where it just wouldn't stay. I mean, you couldn't get it throttled up or nothing with it. Oh, every time you fix it, put it back on, as soon as you touched it, it fall apart again. But anyway, I don't like that part of it. So I got to get a new throttle cable. And the seat's got a tear in it. It could rain one day, and 3 days later, you sat on that lawnmower soak you again. And that's another thing I got to do around here. I got to build some kind of little lean-to to put that under. What I may do is I may go down there and fix Daddy's tractor shed up. I might just start leaving it down there in the tractor shed. I got to get some junk out from under my carport. Making the place look trappy. You can tell that on the video too. Bobby. You got your money's worth out of that blade. That's for sure. Oh man. You much a man to be working with a push mower. I'm gonna tell you. I couldn't make 10 steps with a push mower. Oh, I'd be crawling. Oh, no. You be doing like I'm doing, leave it out in the rain. Well, I'm going to tell you, I ain't got no room in here for nothing else. And I'm going to tell you, I ain't one for all these 12-step programs either. If I got to move something to get into my shop, it kills the mood. So I ain't going to put a lawnmower in my shop and then have to do all them steps to get to where I'm working my shop. Move the lawnmower, move this, move that. Man. Well, if I cranked the lawnmower up in here, it'd be 2 days before I can get in here and all the gas fumes and whatnot. Yeah, buddy. That doggone push more. You get that 5 in front of your age, and bad back and heart condition. Oh, yeah, it'd be rough. Talking about heart condition, I don't even need these things. Needs to quit. But see, I'm not a quitter. Yeah. Man, I do 1 hour on that push mower, man. I'll be done for a month. And then by the time I get healed up, that grass would be bad. Self-propelled. I tell you what, I be coming up with some of them crazy ideas I've seen others do. Take me one that's self-propelled, and I'll tape that handle down, plant me a stub in the middle of the yard, and put a rope on it, and just let it circle. A rider tears you back up, man. Ooh. Well, I'm not going to do a push more. If I had one of them city lots, oh, I could probably do it with a push more. But when I fire the mower up, I'm mowing about a 2.5 acre lot. In the rural area of Baldwin, Mississippi. So it's an adventure to mow the yard out here. I'm trying to clean up, keep the pasture mowed, and keep the yard mowed. I got to replace some fences on the pasture. I'd like to get me some sheep out here. I would love to have me about 2 or 3 head of sheep. That's another thing. I got a little small pond out on the back, in the back 40, we call it. Been thinking about fixing up a little campsite out there. Might do some videos out there camping. Get out there and see if I can't catch some of them bluegill, some perch, sunburst, sunbreast, whatever you call them. Speed walk. Is that kind of like moonwalking? I can't handle no push more. I probably need to get the gut off, but man, my back be broke. Hang on just a second. Sound like somebody's out here. me take y'all down and close your eyes. Everything gonna get shaky a minute. I'll take you out there and show you what the carpenter's done. So that's what we got going on. And it's muddy. Lord have mercy. It is super muddy. There's my neighbor's yard. I don't know if y'all see it all that well. He got a lot of ice damage and broke a lot of limbs off. I got to get out there and cut that up for him. I'm going to use it for firewood next year. But, yeah, I need to get that up for him before the grass grows up through it. But anywho, guys, let me get back in here and turn this thing back around. Yeah, there's my mower. You can see it's out in the weather. Poor thing. Oh, yeah. Get back in here. She doggies. Hey, y'all. There we go. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna fix me up a little camping spot out there. Do a little fishing. That little old pond, I'm pretty sure there ain't nothing, no kind of big fish in it. They just the right size for a few perch though. Bluegill. I'm gonna have to give it up and just do like Scales does. Like PK does. Just go fishing. Might do a live one day this week, just getting my poles ready. Yeah, my wife's dad's got a big old lake out there at his place. But when I talked to him, he said it done growed up out there and it done been too warm for me to get out there wading through a bunch of tall grass. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go fishing. Break the monotony around here, man. I've been cooped up all winter. Ain't done much of nothing. Couldn't walk across the floor, much less get out here at the shop. Oh man, this winter has been a pill, boy. It has been a pill. Man. Yeah, Grumpy needs to get out there and go fishing. He done said he was. You need to break out that rod and just get on out there. The bumps. Grumpy said the bumps on the rider tears him up. Gonna have to rig him up an air ride seat to go on that thing. Sure enough. Whoa. So what is everybody else doing today? Oh, good gracious. Oh, the wet weather got my back stiff again this morning. Your thumb still works, don't it, Grumpy? Slingshot bands. You know, talking about that slingshot, somehow or another it popped in my mind when we was talking about fishing and whatnot. My uncle and my nephew up in, not nephew, but my cousin up in Oklahoma, Mississippi, they used to go bow fishing. I always thought that'd be something interesting. And YouTube's got a video of a guy bow fishing from a boat for those Asian carp. I'd love to find me someplace that I could get some fish market around here close. Nobody carries it, man. It's, if they want to, they're looking at those Asian carp. They talking about they're an invasive species. Oh, they don't need to be looking at that with that kind of focus. Man, that could be a sure enough good market for food. Those Asian carp, man, they're huge. There's a lot of meat on that fish. Of course, now it's carp. It's going to have some bones in it. But there's a lot of meat on them fish. Doggone. And scales and fins, that's a clean fish. Oh, kind of like a grass carp. Those are clean, man. I don't know why everybody wants to eat bottom feeders and some of them trash fish. You got all that good, clean fish that you could be eating. Yeah, that canoe would make a good one. Get you a little canoe mounted trolling motor for that thing, Happy. I've thought about doing that very thing. Matter of fact, I've thought about getting one of those pedal boats. I've seen people rig up trolling motors on a paddle boat. I've been thinking about that idea too. What do they call them little pedal boats? Sunfish, Sun Dollar? I can't remember. Sun something. 14-foot John boat. Out there close to Myrtle Beach, right? 28 horsepower. Man, that's $2,800. If the last I checked, it's about $100 a horse. Yeah, I watched a video a long time ago. I can't remember if the guy made it or special ordered it. It seemed like he special ordered it. There's a little mount that you can put on there and puts it out there beside you, comfortable, but it rides right there beside you. And a certain way you have to steer it where the boat will go straight. What's up, Raja? Man. Tom Shady. What's going on, guys? Hey, they've got them scales. Oh, matter of fact, you can buy the whole setup. It's a little weed eater trolling motor. You can get to go on your boat. I was up there in Cedar Grove fishing year before last, and a feller come out there with a small John boat. He had one on there. He wasn't just tearing the water up, but man, you could hear him across that. Oh, me. But yeah, it was slow and he was wide open, man. You could hear him all over the lake. But I thought it was neat, regardless. Hey, he was getting there. He was a fishing. I was stuck sitting there on the bank. A rocket. Put a leaf blower on it. It might have to be like Tim Allen, more power, more power. Old Raja, man, I watch that guy. Oh, sometimes I just go in there and just kind of have something playing in the background. I'll sit there and watch him while I'm doing something. Dude, he turns the work out, dude. Man, he's run that lathe so long that, man, he don't mic nothing, man. He looks at it, yep, throws it over and gets it done. Yeah. Boy, I tell you what, up there in Tennessee, that's about all you seen is them doggone boats with them mud motors, them long props sticking out. Yeah. Man, he turns that mess like ain't nothing to it. Again. Oh. Yeah, he starts in on that lathe, man. He'd be looking around. I'm like, man, look, watch your blade, watch your blade. Worry me to death. And I guess everybody's like it. When I first started into router carving, I watched a guy. Oh, he was on Facebook that hand router carving for newbies, and he put a video up on the post. He posted a video, and we was all talking in the comments, and I was watching that video, and I was like, slow down. You gonna hit that corner right there? And man, he just kept his speed up, made the corner fine. I was like, man, you worried me to death. Backseat drivers. Old Roger, man, he does, man. He'll throw that blade on there, and he knows what he's after, and he's done. I guess he's done it so much he don't have to mic it. He'll turn it, throw it, get him nothing. And man, all the shavings he's got stacked up in there. Oh. And here we are, we turn one pin during the live and we think we done something. Old Roger probably turns out what? 1,000 pieces a night. Best of the best. Yeah. I come in there and I'll say hello and whatnot. And he's you gotta like old Roger. Yeah, buddy. Super cool guy. And man, that old lathe he's got. That song gonna whoop it out. What's up, Steve? Hope you seen my video. I gave you a shout out on there. I finally done the mail call for your round to it. Steve, like I told him, I ain't doing much of nothing today. Carpenter finally came. He started on my shed, and it's kind of been a disarray this morning. And Kevin Ellis, what's going on, buddy? Oh, yeah, ain't no problem, Steve. I think that's a pretty neat idea with them wooden rounds for a sticker. That's original. Sure enough, but Carpenter came yesterday and started into working on my shed and had to pull everything off the wall, which I'm fixing to have to really pull everything off the wall this week. All the siding is going to be gone and part of the roof. He's going to come off of the roof to make the roof of the lean-to higher. He's going to come off of the roof joist, ceiling joist, and go out for my pitch. And so some of my roof's going to be took off. Well, if a sheet of metal is 3 foot wide, then there's going to be about 3 foot of metal off of my roof right here. So we're going to have to hit that on a dry day where we can get the whole roof done, where my roof can go back on at least. I don't mind tarping up a side, but roof's a little different, and I got too much money stacked up in here. Antique money, but it's money nonetheless. Oh, a 12-inch bandsaw sander. How much we wanted it? I guarantee you, even as old as that machine is, it still probably bring $175, $200 on the cheaper end. And what I thought about doing, and I thought about sticking that one on Marketplace for say $175. and stick that in a marketplace. And I would really love, from the videos I've watched them, the reviews, I'd really love to go get one of those new Bauer bandsaws. This one here, I can't get the blade to stay straight on it, man. You head into a piece of wood and it just wants to turn on you. And I've tried everything. I've adjusted them bearings just like the old boy on YouTube said. It ain't working. I've thought about going to the old original metal scrapers that keeps your blade in line. The shed I'm in right here is a 10 by 16, but he's building another 16 by 16 onto it, so I'll eventually have a 26 by 16. It's going to be a pretty good size. Well, for me. And what little I got going on up in here will be fine. I don't put stuff out commercially basically anymore. All I do is just build for YouTube content. And some friends of mine, well, I also build things for the church. And when I say church, I don't necessarily mean my local church, but for the Messianic community. I make menorahs and shofar racks and those sorts of things. $16 by $32. I'm almost there with you. I'll have a 26 by 16. Which, when we started looking at the floor space after he actually got the floor foundation fixed, oh man, we're going to have room to spare. I've always been I hated having to just have a little trail, and a lot of these tools, you have to pull them out in the aisle to do your cuts and your work and whatnot. And I hated that because sure as I pull one out, I'll need something over here. And if I'm over here and I pull it out, I'll need something back there. It's aggravating having to work in a small. It can be done. And I have enjoyed it for years. But now I'm going to have plenty of room. I can just enjoy walking through the shop. Lining both sides of your walls down with tools, and then your walls are just stuffed plumb full of everything. You can't put a shelf up because everything's got to go in it. I've got stuff jumbled up, mixed up, and half time I can't find what I'm looking for because I'm like, well, where did I put that? Well, it's in the drawer with something. Yeah. See, that's my object this time. It's almost going to be to the point, if I buy something, I'm going to sell something. I'm wanting that bandsaw over there, so I'm going to have to sell that one. I mean, 2 bandsaws is it's not efficient anyway. I don't need 2 bandsaws. I like to have one better than that one. I don't know what's right. I don't know if it's the rubber tires on it or the tracking system is just wore out. I don't know. Somehow or another, I'm going to have to figure it out, though, if I don't get that new one. I think about getting that new one, though. The only thing that doesn't settle my mind on it is, even though it's a Bauer at Harbor Freight, it's still over $500. But one thing I've got to get, probably my next purchase as far as tools goes, I've got to get a planer. I've got a stack of boards in here that are sinker cypress, and a guy had them, then he was moving or something. He gave them to another guy, and that guy left them outside. So they've got some wire, some aged wire on them, and I'd like to get in, not just a little turn color either. It's headed into the form of rot. But I need to get a planer where I can plane down those boards and get that cleaned up. But I've got sinker cypress, I've got regular cypress, I've got stacks of cedar over here. You can probably see the end of them sticking out back now. I don't think you can. But I've got stacks of cedar, sinker cypress, and I got picket fences in here. Oh, I got a whole stock, man. It's one of the whole loft don't crash in on me. And that loft ain't the stoutest thing, I'm gonna tell you. I really love a lot of folks don't like my shop because they think the ceiling's too low. Just right for me. I'm 5'6", and man, I walk through here like a breeze. I ain't even thinking about nothing. I had a buddy of mine walk in the shop, and I don't guess he was thinking about it. And I had a fluorescent light hanging from one of the ceiling joint or loft joint, roof raft. I don't know what you call it, but I had a fluorescent light off of one of them. Man, he come in here and pow right across it. I'm like, dude, you're gonna have to watch your head. Of course, now he was like 6'5". And you're right, Steve. When it's full, it don't matter how big it is. But I'm gonna try my best not to do this one full. My plans for it is I'm not gonna have a door leading into the lean-to from the outside. It's all, you can only get to it from the inside. So on that front wall, I want to brick it up. I'm put that brick paneling up and just make a old path studio place that is multitasking. It's, workbench, have small items, but nothing that gets in the way where you can't move around freely, and just have that as a studio set up for lives. Then line the rest of the walls up with some of these tools that's in here. I'd like to put this lathe and the other one. I'm thinking about getting a Delta iron bed 1440, I think it is, and that's $500 used. I want to put this lathe and that lathe over there. Maybe my bandsaw, but a lot of the stuff that makes a lot of sawdust, like especially this tabletop sander here, is rigid. That makes a lot of dust. My miter saw, my table saw, my routers, all that I want to leave in this section where there's easy access to the outside. That way, man, I just clean it up in here. And over there, I want to keep the sawdust and whatnot minimal. And I know, yeah, the lady's going to put out a lot, but I'm planning on getting a dust collection pretty quick to minimize that. And I don't know if y'all know it or not, but the desk that I use my mini lathe on, that is also my air purifier. Let me get this out here right quick. I took and just built a chest. I'll show it here right quick. Oh man, let's show it right quick. It's a mess in here though. Oh, I had my vacuum cleaner or shop vac, whatever you want to call it, over on this side. And it had another light switch here to turn the vac on. There's a hole on the other side of the cabinet for the hose to come out. But my dad had to have the shop vac, and I had to take it out, and I just ain't never put everything back together. But that's my air purifier. It's got a squirrel cage fan in it, and the exhaust is right there. So that's a quick uptake on that, but it works good. I don't know if you can tell how that thing is pulling that filter in or not. But that thing will get it. It will get it. So that's going to purify the air over there. And a bike. Yeah, I've had some bikes. I had some pretty nice street bikes. Only dirt bike area that I've traveled is I've had a Honda 3-wheel. That way back in the day. I don't get much out of dirt riding. I always like the street bikes. Y'all, my back's starting to pain a little bit. What's up, Tim? 16 by 32. I ain't rode in years, Scale. Sure ain't. Love to, though. I used to love riding. My favorite time of the year to ride was in the fall, man. You have it, all the fall colors and all the leaves and good deal, Tim. There you go. And which, out of the 10 other channels you got, which one? I can't keep up with you, Ed. You know, I thought about making a long form video and just take my GoPro and mount it to the front of my truck and just ride through the old town that I live in. May do that one day. North County, South City. That's another one of your channels, Scale? That'd be cool. Yeah, I've seen these bikers where they're wearing a GoPro on either their chest or their helmet, and they just be cruising through talking. North County, South City. I'll keep that in mind. I'll come over and sub on you. According to that might be a minute. Oh, Scale, go to my last video I made. Put that on my last video. That way I ain't got to wait for YouTube to clear through to where I can get my chat back on. Seems like it's a day or two before I can get the chat replay to come back. I can watch the video, but I can't see the chat for a little while. Good deal. That way I can go in there and click on it and see what you got going on. You know, I thought about getting another motorcycle, but it's just too dangerous out there, and I don't know if my back can handle a motorcycle anymore anyhow. But I've been thinking about getting me a side-by-side. Not anything big and fancy. I don't want to spend no $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 on a side-by-side. But I don't care if it's a golf cart with a battery on it. But I'd like to have me a little something where me and my dad can just ride down to the back side of the place out here. We got close to 10 acres out here. And, well, it's under 10. It's not 10. It's under 10. I can't remember what he said, 8.9 or what. But, I mean, it's under 10 acres. But anyway, my dad's 80. And he getting to where he can't hardly get around. That's the reason he asked us to move back down here to help him with the place, trying to keep it up and whatnot. And so we moved back down from Cedar Grove, Tennessee, back down here to Baldwin, Mississippi. Been here now almost a year and a half. June, last part of April, first part of June will be a year and a half. Year and 6 months. But we moved back down. I'd like to get either I've seen one on Marketplace for like $1,500, a little side by side. He said it smokes a little bit, but $1,500 for a Polaris, that's not too bad. It's cranking and running. Even if I have to, I have to look at that motor. The old motorcycle engines, I could take a jug off, change the rings in. Don't take very long. Some of these new motors, they done got to where they done built in thing where you can't get into them. But I don't figure it'd take much to re-ring it, get it back to going. I mean, even if you have to change the jug now, I used to change the jugs and whatnot out on those. I've done that on that old Honda 3-wheeler and a few things that I've had and friends, motors and whatnot. And I had a sand rail back in late 90s, early 2000s. And I rebuilt a couple of, short rebuild, small rebuild. I ain't go fully through it. Volkswagens, I never did want to take and bust that block in half. I didn't want to do that. But I put new jugs in and heads and whatnot on them. I got 600 subs. Oh, I got 599. What is showing me? Hey, there you go. You done switched over to that channel. Okay, cool. Man, I would love to get my 1,000 subscribers, and that's 3,000 watch hours. Man, my wife was talking about that today. She's been on this doggone our channel of hers for what now, 3 months? She's already got like 4,000 subscribers. Man, I heard we're talking about it. I'm like, man, you doing good. I says, man, being my luck, I'll have my 1,000 subscribers, and it still take 3 or 4 years to get them watch hours. She's like, yeah, I know. I've been trying to get my watch hours of it. So it ain't going. She got 4,000 subs, but she ain't got hardly any watch hours. You got the watch hours, just need the subs. So you just waiting on the subs, Grumpy? It seems to work that way. You get one, and it takes forever to get the other. You get the other, and it takes forever to get the other. Man, that's what ticks me off about YouTube, man. I don't know. I've got my own opinions about YouTube, but they give these they'll hit the 1,000 hours and 3,000 watch hours. They give them all these perks and everything where they can have members and whatnot, but you have to make content that not all of your audience can see to please your members. And I'm like, well, I wish I could see that content, but I'm not up for all this membership stuff. And they're giving them all the perks where I'm like, well, if you would spread the generosity a little bit down the line, all of your newer content creators could have a fighting chance. But man, they jack up everything up so high to where you smaller channels, man, they having a struggle trying to jump all these hurdles. I don't know. That's the way I look at it. The more we can do for each other, the better off we are. Just keep the corporation out of it. I mean, we use their platform and everything, but got to give them their just rewards there. But as far as helping each other out, I think that's where it's at. I don't, all these YouTube perks, I don't know. That's my opinion, y'all. Yeah. That's another thing I need to do is I need to go through and clean my playlist out. I use it just for personal stuff. Like I got one set for movies. If I see a movie on YouTube that I want to go back and watch later, I'll put it on a watch later playlist, and I just use it for personal stuff. I need to really get down to brass tacks and start lining my videos up in order and putting them on watch lists. Get all my truck videos in one section, all my garden videos in a section, and cooking videos in a section. And if y'all haven't noticed, I'm Old Path Woodworks Plus. So it's not just woodworking, it's plus this, plus that. And as far as I know, before anybody asks, I've only got one cooking video where I cooked up some good old homemade poke salad. And y'all, I can't wait for poke salad season to come back. Man, I've got a hankering for some poke salad. Man, mercy, I got a craving for it. I'd love to get me some pods this time. The new growth that busts through, but I don't really like that because you pretty much run a plant for the season. When that plant give you 3, 4, 5 messes for the whole summer. Yeah, pokeweed, poke salet, SALET. A lot of people call it a lot of different things. In the later season, they'll put off purple berries and the stalks will be red. Yeah, pokeweed. Yeah. That video I made on cooking that poke salad, I show you what it looks like and everything. Matter of fact, I'm picking it, parboiling it, cooking it, and eating it. Sometimes your poke salad doesn't. It's pretty much just like spinach, but sometimes you can't get enough crop to make a mess. Uh, so what we do is we'll take a couple of cans of Popeye spinach because it's already flavored and everything, and we'll put that after we've got our poke salad parboil. We'll wring all the water out and everything, and put it in a pot. Then take a couple of cans of Popeye spinach, pour over in it, and about the only thing I do is I add just a little butter and just a little half tablespoon of garlic. So over in it, stir it all up, and scramble up some eggs and throw over in it. And that's some good stuff too. Oh, good stuff. It takes a lot of effort to cook. There's some people can boil it one time and get away with it. Wash it, boil it, drain the water off, and then do your cooking. But we depending on how red the stalk is, if the stalk's red, we'll boil that stuff off 3 times. As far as I've researched, ain't nobody ever died from eating poke salad, but man, the internet will just scare you to death about poke salad. Make it out like it's the most poisonous thing it ever was. But what poke salad does, it attacks your digestive system and it will give you the explosive trots. If you try it now, what I'm gonna tell you is make sure it's poke salad. Now you can get that doggone, what they call it, Indian lettuce. It looks just almost exactly like poke salad, but seems like you already know what it looks like. Make sure you're getting poke salad. But if you're just now trying it out, your body hasn't had a chance to develop any immunes to it, I would suggest that you boil it 3 times. Wash it off first. Then after you wash it, boil it, take it out, drain the water, boil it 3 times like that. And then when you get ready to cook it to eat, just drain the water off, squeeze it out, put it in your pan, put some scrambled eggs in it, your garlic, you Popeye spinach over in it, stir it all up, and you'll have a great meal. Fix you upon the cornbread. Oh, I could eat like a king like that, boy. But that garlic in it is good. I love garlic. But poke salad is real good. If you're the type that eats it and you like it, I'm sorry, I just got you addicted to poke salad. But I growed up with it. My grandmother in Bruce, Mississippi, she used to make it a lot with scrambled eggs and whatnot. Oh, I just thought that was the finest thing there ever was. Poke salad. If I knew how to send food through the mail, I'd send you a mess of it. I'd can you up some. But when I moved back down here to Mississippi, it's been kind of sparse here lately, man. We ain't hardly had enough to do me, much less everybody on the hill. Man, by the time the end of the summer got, all my poke salad oh, stalks was just sticks standing straight. Man, I stacked some wood right here by the shed, some big rounds that I've been wanting to get split up, but man, my maul just splitting maul just bounces off of them. I can't get them split for nothing. And they've stayed stacked up over there. Well, of course, summertime, grass growed up all around my pile out there of the stuff I couldn't get split up. And I've got a few branches and whatnot where we cut a tree down, and I let the branches pile up. Of course, grass growed up through it. And it's starting to get growed up. Well, poke salad come up in it. I'm thankful it did. Because with all acreage I have, very few poke salad plants out here. And I found all the poke salad on the place and then what growed up out here. And man, we ate good on. And I haven't tried it for myself, but they say them pokeberries, if you don't chew them, they've got pits in them. They say them pits have got, I can't remember what kind of toxin it is that they say poke salad's got. But it said that those pits have got a lot in them. Now, they won't hurt you unless you chew into them. But the fellow on the YouTube just pops them in, kind of just mashes the berry. I guess it gets the juice out of it or whatnot. And he'll swallow the whole thing. And I'm like, dang, I don't think my immunity is that good. But they say it helps a lot with arthritis. And says it's got a lot of medical purposes behind it. But I've thought about giving that a whirl. See what it'd do for my back. But yeah, they'll tell you not to eat poke salad when the stalk goes red, and there's a lot of wives' tales about this, that, and the other. Y'all, I eat poke salad the whole season. I don't care what color the stalk is. Matter of fact, I have eaten the stalk when it was red. So just depends on how you prepare it. You got to boil it. Now the I can't remember what they said that the stalks were like. I think they said they was like what? Not celery. What is it? Well, I can't remember. But there's a few people that eats the stalks. But that's some good eating. That is some good eating. How do we get on poke salad? Squirrel. But y'all, it's 10 o'clock. I'm sitting here just jibber jabbering. I'm on rhubarb. I don't think I've ever had rhubarb. Rhubarb. Ain't that about the same thing as the sassafras root, where they get root beer out of? Rhubarb pie. Well, they ever had rhubarb. And y'all, if y'all are into it, really curious about it, you look on Amazon, look up poke salad seeds. Amazon sells the Americana poke salad, and you get the seeds, and you can plant your own bed of it. I'm gonna get me a couple packs of it this season and plant me an intentional spot for my poke salad. There you go. I'm gonna have to look it up and see what it is. I might have to plant some or something. But yeah, I'm gonna get some seeds for poke salad, plant them up, and grow me an intentional bed. I hate letting the grass just grow wild like that, but I do want to get me some poke salad. And the only way you can go really get a stalk is if you let your grass grow up, it'll grow wild like that. If you've got roots in the ground from it before and birds flying and whatnot, you'll eventually get poke salad. Yeah, poke salad's got a red stalk to it. Well, it turns red. It's green for a good little while, and then it'll turn red, pulling all those toxins out of the roots and bringing it up through the plant. And there are toxins in poke salad. Mild toxins, but they're toxins. They give you the running craps. You don't cook it right. Seen an old timer. If y'all look up poke salad videos, I'm sure you'll see an old timer in there, and he'll show you how to pick it and whatnot. And the way I'm getting it, he ain't real used to doing it himself, and not cooking it and eating it. And but he say he cooked some stalks, and that's what got him is the stalks. He didn't think he had to be as particular with the stalk, I guess. Said that he's fried up the leaves before, and said he thought he could get away with just frying the stalks and not parboiling. Wrong idea. He said he stayed locked up in the bathroom for a while. He thought he was going to die. Stomach cramps, diarrhea. He said he was bad dehydrated when he got out of there. Well, I imagine so. Don't do that no more. But it's like anything in life, y'all. You got to take cautions on what's going on. Oh, my back is just getting me. Oh, but you got to take precautions on everything you do in life. Poke salad, make sure you at least parboil everything, stalks and all. I'm sure this summer, as we're going along, and my poke salad comes up, we're gonna have some more videos on it. Y'all willing and the creeks don't rise, and we've been under our last night. We was under a flash flood advisory. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, everything around. We live on a hill. Of course, now the pasture goes back down in a holler, but we live on a hill, and man, if we get flooded out, everybody's gonna be flooded out. Yeah, it'd definitely be a bad case of the scoots. But y'all, that's another passion of mine. Now, I don't do a lot of cooking in the house. My wife does the main part of the cooking. I love getting out and doing the outdoor cooking and whatnot. But I would love to get out and do some more cooking because everybody's got uh, boiled okra stereotyped in being a slimy mess. Now, yes, boiled okra does have a bit of a slime to it, but if when you get done, it ain't nothing but just a bowl of slimy soup there. You're cooking your okra wrong. You're boiling it wrong. But I would love to get into some of those lives or at least a video like that, cooking boiled okra, cooking cornbread, and yeah, that slime good for you. But boiled okra, I mean, if you know anything about cooking at all and all these health herbs, and if you get into all of that, you'll already know the longer you cook it, you're losing all of your uh, vitamins and everything in your vegetables by cooking it so long. And that's the key to boiled okra. Boiled okra, you cook it just long enough to where it starts to become soft. Then you pull it out. You dry it off. You don't let it to continue cooking in the water. You pull it off, and you still got now you might not be able to pick it up and wave it around, but it's still the okra pot. It still has some texture to it. And that way you still get all your vitamins and all that stuff. But it tastes good too. What's up, Mike Osmond? How you doing, Han? Yeah, me and you both. Oh, PK. Yes, sir. Any way I can get it. I like it fried. Of course, not as few teeth as I got anymore. It's hard for me to eat a lot of fried stuff, man. One of them little old crusty crumbs gets on them gums, I'm done. But I love some okra. And you get to thinking about it, the way I'm telling you to cook okra, it's no different than what you would have in a stew because there's okra in, well, if y'all cook like we do, you got okra in stew. I mean, it's boiled too. So, crunchy okra. Yeah. Get a little fried okra going on. Yeah, I want to parboil up some poke salad stalks this time and fry them. Put them in that deep fry. Man. See, Grumpy don't know about all this good cooking. They down there waiting around down in Florida being gator bait. But yeah, I'd like to do some outside cooking videos and get all of that going on. I guess you've seen how I do my pens. I try to find the weirdest thing I can do to make it different. But that might make a good video of all of the different weird stuff that people eat, like poke salad, boiled okra, Asian carp. Oh man, I'd love to get me a big old Asian carp right now. Lord have mercy. Man, I would love to have some Asian carp right now. Man, take a boat ride down the Mississippi and just let one jump over in my boat. I'd head back to the house. I'd be happy as a lark. No, I don't do catfish. Catfish is an unclean fish. Nasty. For all that don't know, I'm Messianic, so we're going to keep the clean biblical foods. Scales and fins. Scales and fins. Oh, happy. Wasting all that good food. Where I'm at, I'm down here in Baldwin, Mississippi, northeast Mississippi. I'm not in Israel. Though I'd like to be. I'd love to be in Israel right now. I'd show them how to take care of all them invasives. I'd be like, hold my wine. Yeah, well, come on up, PK, and we'll take you around. Silver carp, we got a lot of grass carps, and more than anything, we got a lot of alligator gar. I don't know what you call in a silver carp. It might be what we call in a grass carp. Is that Lafayette, Arkansas, or Lafayette, Mississippi? Or Lafayette, Louisiana? He gonna drive the spaceship? Louisiana, that's what I was thinking. Paleto, what's going on, buddy? Paleto, I ain't working on nothing today. They got my shop tore up, and well, the carpenter came and we took the lower. You can see that blue tarp back there, but had to take the lower run of siding off of my wood shop, and he started building the floor foundation out for my lean-to, and my shop's in a little bit of a disarray, and I'm probably fixing to have to pull everything off the walls, so I may be missing in action for a little bit until I can get my tools back organized, and having that wall going to be missing. I'm going to have to rerun my extension cords where I can get power all the way through it. I'm going to have to give me some lights, and hey, there you go, Happy. Sure enough. But yeah, they've got my shop in a mess right now. I ain't even got a wall starting from the floor. It goes almost halfway up. Had to put a tarp up to keep the rain out yesterday. And man, did it rain. Good gracious. Oof. Man, my yard is so soggy. I was going to do some mowing today, but my lawnmower ain't a rowboat. No. Don't do the frog legs. That's unclean. Yeah. We'll cook you up some Asian carp or some bluegill or some poke salad. Yeah, I hear you, Plato. How's your daughter doing? Hope she's doing well. They about to get her off of that breathing machine. Oh, I love me some bluegill, mate. Sure, no. I could eat a tub full. I could sure never eat a tub full of them right now. Oh, Lord, I've been craving bluegill for a while. I said all through February, I'm going to go bluegill fishing while they're on the bed. I ain't went yet. Here it is, March. Crappie the same way, fins and scales and fins. Pool perch and brim. Oh, I tear them up. That's the same as a bluegill. Mm-hmm. Come on, sunburst perch. Oh, yeah. Yeah, people eat frog legs, Plato. I can't do that. Oh, bass, yeah, scales and fins. Yes, sir, buddy. I'll tear into that. He said crappie makes him happy. Yeah. If you like crappie, you'll like bluegill too. Yeah, bass is good. Bass is good. Sure enough. But guys, we've been going on here for quite a spell and I ain't even done nothing. I'm just sitting here chatting. But hey, good talking to good folks. I appreciate all you good folks for stopping in. I'm gonna get out of here. My back's about to kill me. And yeah, I love them panfish. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. For all those that's still in the clouds, rain, storms. I hope ain't no storms going on today nowhere. Need some of this stuff to dry out. But anyway, everything gonna be all right. If you're right, be right today, friends. I love each and every one of you. And I'll wait and give you just a second, get the last comment. No, well, too late. We'll see you guys.